Fishscale, 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 yeah. Fishscale, 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 yeah.
Actually, I was born in Manhattan, New York. I lived in Brooklyn until I was 6. Me and my twin brother got adopted and moved in with the family in California. I lived there until I was 16. I came here in 2010. So, originally from New York, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest. Yeah, it's Colorado, West, or we would.
I would say more. I'd say more West.
Yeah, I feel like Colorado.
Midwest. I'd say Midwest Coast.
Geographically, I feel like.
Geographically, I feel like it's West Coast.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I think it's Midwest.
It's not really
we're
coast.
landlocked, so people like just give it that Midwest.
We're a little bit of time, but it's legit. It's definitely a topic just to talk about. Okay, so what inspired? Not really inspired, but like, how come you moved here when you were 16? Like what was the deal with that in the first place?
I mean, I didn't have a choice. I was 16. My dad actually got a job out here, and I think we had like 2-3 weeks notice before we switched schools and shit. He's like, I'm gonna move to Colorado, pack your shit up. So I was bummed, bro. But I didn't at the time. I mean, obviously I moved to California when I was 6, but from 6 to fucking 16, I didn't know anything else but California. I thought California, the world revolved around California. That's how much everybody in California is. Just thinking about California. And so when I left, I was like, what the fuck is in Colorado? Who's it? No black people in Colorado. I was like, I thought about Colorado like this fucking horseback riding and skis, bro. Like, what the hell is going on? I moved here and I went to, at first I was gonna go to Greenview, but I went to Cherokee Trail because my cousin went there. And so I got in that school. And I was like, oh shit, it's pretty fucking diverse out here. Right, for real. So I fucked with it as soon as I got here. My goal was just to make as many people know me as possible, make as many friends, just network, because I had nobody, you know. So it was just me and my twin brother. So we came out here and just got to learn.
Okay, and then I know you went to college for a little bit and you ran track. Were you still kind of pursuing music, or did you still have like music on your mind at that time?
Bro, prior to college, I wasn't really even making music. I mean, the extent of me making music is, I think me and the homie Alex, he owns Last One's Left with Biz. We were on the INT Paint app, like back in the day.
That was my shit, bro.
Where you could only have one take. You fucked up, you want to start all over again. So we made a couple songs on that, but I didn't take it seriously, bro. We were at the lunch tables every Friday, freestyle Fridays. Had the homies slapping pencils and shit on the table. We was freestyling, but like it was more of a fun thing. And some of my friends were like, yo, bro, you need to start recording your shit. And I was like, nah, I'm going to chill. You need to start recording your shit. But I got to college and met this dude named Skate, and we started recording music together. And he played basketball, I was running track. So I actually started recording music in college while I was running track. I got injured, so music was like my real getaway from like everything. It was like my for my escape. So I ended up dropping out of college after my sophomore year. I came back to Colorado because Skate actually got signed with Wiz and some more shit. And I was like, the same shit's about to happen for me. I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna blow up. Fuck right. It didn't happen like that, you know. I had to get a job, I had to work. I was fucking sleeping in my car for a little bit because my parents didn't agree with my decision to leave college and pursue music like for black people. That's like, are you serious, nigga? You left college to be a rapper? You stupid. So I didn't have that support system. So I was kind of just doing it for myself. I didn't have any homies who was rapping. I didn't have any family who was making music. So I just really just started the shit like, by myself and just stayed down. It's been a crazy fucking journey, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I wouldn't trade this shit for the world for real.
Yeah, it sounds like you definitely been like in the scene for a minute. I know I interviewed what's his name, Keenan Trayvon, probably about a year ago, and he said something about that you had a house that was also a studio or something like that. Yeah, he was saying that like he kind of first got started in music doing that.
Yeah.
So my next question would be like, since you're like more like a mogul now, like you have the label and everything, like what's the difference between like you being an artist and like you pushing artists and like doing more of the background stuff?
I feel like it goes hand in hand, honestly, because I feel like I wouldn't be able to be on the back end if I wasn't an artist first. Because I don't think I have that business mindset. Just like alone, like without artistry, I don't know if I would have taken the business artist and like an owner or someone who's trying to be a mogul and be on more on the business side is, I feel like it's selflessness versus selfishness. You know, I feel like when I'm just thinking about myself and just thinking about my music, I'm like being selfish. But when I'm thinking about other people and trying to build other people, trying to showcase other people and connect and work with other people, it's me being selfless or selfless. So yeah, I mean, it's dope. I don't really see much of a difference because I'm in it right now. Maybe like when I'm tired, it's all said and done, I can have a more clinical like look on shit. But honestly, it's hand in hand. You know, it's fun.
Alright, next I got some questions for Don. So you're initially from New Jersey.
Yes, sir.
When did you first move here to Denver and like why did you come here?
So I moved out here about 3 years ago, and the reason why I initially moved out here was just, I just knew I was bigger, and like I was just destined for something, and I was like actually about to join the Air Force, and it wasn't working. Like there was so many signs like it was from God, but it just wasn't for me. I just wanted to do something big, and I knew I was bigger than where I came from too. So I came out here to like just live life, be independent, grow up, you feel me, and then it turned into me staying out here, living out here. So I wanted to snowboard out here, but I've been into that too, you know. But yeah, and I came out here like really wanting to do music, but when I came out here, bro, I felt I was so like immature, so premature to this shit, bro. Like no beard, short hair, young ass kid. I was 21, like so blind to the world, but coming out here and doing this all on my own really helped me grow up and be the man, like figure shit out. So I only dropped like music like just about a year ago. So that was the main goal the whole time. It took about 2 years to actually, pull the trigger on that.
Right. You like first got on my radar, I saw like you do like a freestyle or something like that. It got posted on one of these like Colorado rap pages.
That was my hot minute.
What do you okay? You were like wearing like a Celsius jersey? Doing like a freestyle?
Oh yeah, that was the OG one.
Right.
That was for real.
Yeah, for real. So why don't you talk about like what is your, I kinda asked this earlier, but like what is your sound like personally? Like what can people see from your music if they like listen to it, and like maybe what's the first song they should look at?
Right. So my first song I put out was When I'm Rich, and I have a music video out for that too. And that's basically what I'm promoting that song, is what I try to promote every song. It's just about building it on your own. You gotta work for this shit. It's not gonna fall in your lap. If you wanna be rich, you gotta make it. You gotta work for that shit. I mean, of course, there's people that come from rich families and shit, but I don't come from that. I come from working on my own, getting everything with my own 2 hands. You feel me? So I promote really just working, getting after it, staying hungry. You fall down 2 times, get up 3 type shit. But of course, I also promote, having a good time, drinking, with female and shit, because I definitely do that. So yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, I appreciate you.
Yes.
Next for you, bro. You say you're from Aurora, yeah?
Yeah. Well, grew up in Colorado Springs. Grew up in Colorado Springs up until I was probably like 9. Was in the hood out there. I honestly would have been on some really bad shit if I had moved. So shouts out my dad. Moved out to Denver, like 2010 or something like that. And then in 2012, I moved to Aurora and like spent all of high school in Aurora. So I pretty much call Aurora my home. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. I'm also from the Springs.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, what part you say?
Like Airport and Circle?
Okay, yeah, you listen to this. Okay. I was a little bit more south, like in the Fountain area.
Oh, okay. I know the time.
Okay. So for people that don't know, what's the difference between Denver and Aurora?
Shit. Honestly, I feel like Aurora just got more culture. To be real, like people rep ACO really hard over here, and it's like it's real diverse, but I feel like there's more Black, Latino people in Aurora, like that are out and about, and like you get to see those type of people, and so I just picked up a lot more sauce being in Aurora than Denver. Denver's a lot of white people in the right places, but there's white, Black, everything everywhere in Aurora. So yeah, I really fuck with Aurora.
Okay. Yeah, I just recently moved to Aurora, so I'm kind of like, to me, it's like all the same because it's really like only 20 minutes away. But I feel like there's definitely a difference.
Yeah, I feel like the difference is definitely a cultural thing. But like, I wasn't out in the like diverse parts of Denver. Because there is parts of that, like near 5 Points and all that. But I've been in Aurora pretty much high school career. So, and I'm only 19, so I just graduated not too long ago. So yeah, that's what it's been for me.
And then as far as music goes, like what's the first song people should look up of yours, and like kind of what is your sound like personally?
Shit. Uptown, yeah. I'm real diverse. I'm real diverse with it. Like I got this track Uptown just released not too long ago. It's supposed to be the single for my upcoming project. Needs a lot of work on it though. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, check out Uptown for sure. My voice is crazy. Make the bitches panties drop type shit. And I don't know, my content is really, I like talking about bitches. I like talking about the money I'm finna make. Cause I ain't no cap rapper. So, just the niggas. But at the same time, like I got this track Peaches where I'm on my like Steve Lacy, like kind of lo-fi, like Cali Uchis type like vibes. And they really go crazy.
Check. Okay, we good. All right, bro. Getting back into it, kind of just the same type of thing. You said you was from like the Virginia area, DMV.
Yeah, VA, 2 up, 2 down. You already know what it is. But yeah, I was born in Petersburg, Virginia. I went to school in Brunswick. I moved out here to Denver in 2016, but I was in New York and Philly for like a year and a half. But before, yeah, I was about to get to. I lived in Miami, bro. You know, yeah, I lived in Miami for a year, 2 doing music. So I've been around numerous artists. So I ain't gonna like name drop or nothing like that. My god brother, like I've been around music for like my whole life. Grew up in church singing. Hired both of my parents, so I didn't really like lack for much. But I still wanted to like follow my dreams. So I wasn't really big in sports. I tried football, basketball, that wasn't me. But I stuck to singing. But now I'm more like out here. I didn't even want to do music in Denver. I linked up with DNA, met him, put me in a whole different zone, been in the studio with him, been around him, partying. And now I'm more on a business and an artist mindset. And I just had a son not too long ago, like 9 days. So, bro, my mission and my motivation going crazy, so it's time to go up. You already know what I'm saying?
Young man.
That's dope. How would you compare Denver or Colorado in general culturally to kind of the other places that you've been or stayed in?
Places that I've been, when I first moved out to Denver, it was more like people was like so more social and happy because being in New York, Philly, people more to themselves, but you have to like figure them out first. But Colorado, more people was like, I ain't gonna say it was slow, but it was more like a city area too, being in Miami, so it reflects on the same type of out life and all that. It's almost what you make it. But as for people, it's like, man, very diverse, and it's like they're incredible people out here. I love the people. They very joyous. It's not like grimy and gritty, so it's a great place to be.
For sure. What made you move out here initially?
What made me move out to Denver, for one, was I would travel to LA a lot, and I have a lot of friends in LA. So before I had my son, I would drive out to LA. It's not that far, but flying all the way from the East Coast and things like that, I was like, man, shoot, like the layovers and all that, I got tired of that. So I was more like the scenery out here too. Like I love the mountains, all that, but it was closer to LA to like a hip-hop jump, whatever you want to say like that. So I get in the car and I'm out there, rather than just traveling across the country so much. You know what I'm saying?
So how would you describe your sound like to people that haven't heard you yet? And then like what is the first song people should look up after they see this?
I'm very soulful. Like I love R&B, but man, I'm trying to bring soul back. Soul and R&B mixing a one, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to check out a song like me and Dom G and Mike Rose just put out Lottery Boys. You can actually go to my link in my bio at I am Jamal Lindell. So and check that video out. So it's very powerful.
So, like obviously being around a whole bunch of rappers, like what makes you want to stick to your sound and sing rather than rap?
I get along more with rappers than singers, but I love singers too. They gotta be incredible. Like CJ, that's my boy. But being around rappers, you got more opportunity to like, man, they got some powerful like me. I heard like melodies a lot, so I can give them, they can bounce off those ideas. They need a hook sing, I can work with that. If I need like bars, I can be like, man, shoot, hop on it, and I don't really try to force myself to rap. But here and there, I might speed it up, little rap, R&B, you know what I'm saying, trap. But I don't really try to stay in my own lane and give them that opportunity to bounce our crafts off of each other.
Okay. So kind of going back to like the whole Picasso Gang thing, this upcoming record is called Picasso Gang University, yeah? Where did like the idea like to tie that in with it, where did that come from?
Man, do y'all remember when we was talking in the group message about what we should name it? We were just in the group message. We were just kind of like brainstorming names and titles and shit. But Picasso Gang University is just dope to me because it's kind of like, I just feel like it's like freshman year in terms of us being together. You know what I'm saying? This is our freshman year project. And so we just gonna go crazy with it. We might even keep Picasso Gang University and just do volumes, or I don't know, sophomore versions, junior, senior year, and just kind of run with that. I fuck with that though too, cause like I said, we're still looking for other artists and producers and shit, and you know, I feel like it's, you know, when they come in, it's gonna be their freshman year. I might make some Letterman jackets or some shit. Varsity team, yeah, some shit. But yeah, I fuck with it. It was just like a brainstormed idea though.
That's dope. I know the DNA part of your name comes from your initials, correct? Yeah. And where did the Picasso come from? Where did that idea come from?
I mean, I've always admired Pablo Picasso. I feel like his like the different pieces of art that he puts out, he always kept people on their toes. Like he could do some abstract shit. He could do some completely ugly shit where a face is upside down and muffled and disfigured or something. And then he could also paint some beautiful portrait of a man and wife, or you know. And there was just no telling what Pablo Picasso was gonna put out next. And I feel like I relate to that in terms of my content. Like, you don't know if I'm gonna hop on a song and just start rapping my ass off, hop on that bitch and start singing my soul out, or just hop on some melodic shit, start vibing, or scream on that motherfucker. Like, I'll do whatever, you know. I have a whole bunch of different flows, styles, and I'm not afraid to explore them.
And then you said this was like exclusively recorded at the lab, yeah? Are there any other studios in the city that you fuck with?
Yeah, my very first project, for the record, I recorded at YGAM with Ramsey. I recorded my EP Variation at GBL with Raj. I recorded for the record 2 at Side 3. I recorded I-70 in LA with my homie Hefe. My thing is, I like a network. Like, I'll go out of my way to figure out who has the next best studio. Like, where can I go? Like, what engineer can I meet? You know what I'm saying? I just like having that network. So I'll go to different studios and create projects at that studio, just to build the network.
Kind of just going back to like your sound, well, not your sound, more so your content. I can tell like by your social media and things like that, like you're a pretty socially conscious dude. But in your music, it's more so like party music. How come you don't really like rap about more like socially conscious things, or kind of be in more of that lane?
I feel like that's actually a really great question. I'm glad you asked that shit, because I ask myself that question sometimes. I feel like right now, while I'm not famous, I'm an up and coming artist. I want to make hits. You know, I just want to show that I can make records. You know, I actually started making when I started rapping. The only thing I was doing was on my conscious shit. Like I was trying to expose government secrets and conspiracy theories and all types of shit. But I realized like this shit doesn't have a lot of replay value. Not only because motherfuckers don't want to hear this shit right now, and they don't want to hear this shit because they don't know who the fuck I am right now. And so my goal is to, you know, show the world who I am, and then, you know, when I have my brand and the right viewers and the right attention, I think I'm gonna go back into talking about the shit that really matters to me, the shit that I hold like close, and the shit that I like believe in. And my purpose is to help is community. Like I like helping community right now. Like I work closely with homeless people. I work closely with people who are struggling with drug addiction. And so that's shit that I care about. And I'm gonna get more into that. I got a nonprofit and shit now, and we're diving more into community type shit. And yeah, you gonna see the transformation, bro. Right now I'm just trying to make hits though. I'm trying to make records, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Most definitely. That's dope. That's kind of the extent of the questions that I have for everybody. Is there anything else you guys wanted to get into or speak about?
Picasso Gvng University, February 12th. Whole lot of gang shit. This shit gonna be out on all streaming platforms. My social media handles DNAPicasso, DNAPicasso, and you can search me on Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. I appreciate you, bro, and I appreciate your time for real. I'm gonna let my guys shout out their handles and shit too.
Yo, I wasn't ready. I seen a dog or that, but yo, my IG is at I am Jamal Lindell. On Instagram, you can check me out. Hit me up. I even hit you back.
My social is OHITS47, OHITS 47, the number. And yeah, honestly, I'm trying to network with a lot of new artists, so tap in with me, all that good stuff. 47 FORTY space $EVEN on all platforms.
Yeah, Dom G. I mean, if you're from the state and if you just type in Dom G on Instagram, I should come up right away. If not, it's an _NJ right after, New Jersey. If I have anything else to say, y'all should check out. I just dropped a little 6-song EP in November that I'm still pushing. I have 2 videos out for it right now, and I just dropped the video yesterday, and it's called Pop. Dom G, type in Pop. Dom G is going crazy right now. It has 1.2K views in like just a day. I mean, it's going up. It's about to...
That is a big boy right there.
Yo, so we got these music videos finna drop. I'm trying to drop these videos like motherfucking crazy. We got Down With The Gang, that's our intro song. We gonna drop that shit either a couple days before the day the project come out, we don't know yet. And then we got our single Not A Player, that video we just shot. Also goes crazy. And so we gonna hit the scene hard with these videos. I really want people to see what we do. A lot of the shit is lifestyle music, you know? Like, we really be out here, we really be fucking lit. We not rich, but we know how to live it up.
We know how to have fun.
And we know how to have fun, you know what I'm saying? We resourceful, and people fuck with us, so.
We will be rich.
And we will be rich very soon, you know what I'm saying?
Just speaking on the videos, I know you tapped in with Nuck Fake. Is there any other videographers that maybe have shot for you or that you fuck with?
Well, Nuck Fake shot one of them. He's gonna shoot a couple more when I go to Arizona. But we working with Samuel Finley right now as well. This is the first time we connected. He just shot their Lottery Boys video, but he shot Not A Player. He shot his videos.
Nuck Fake shot my first video.
Yeah.
When I was 15.
But I'm definitely interested in working with other videographers on this project. I want to work with Fresh. I hella fuck with him, John L. Fresh. I want to fuck with K Baby. I fucks with K Baby. I fuck with Lincoln Bio. Yeah, we can make some shit happen. So I'm with whatever, bro. Photographers, I'm trying to shoot. We trying designers, we trying to work. I know you got the brand popping and shit. We trying to work with you and just see how we can connect our resources or your resources as well. So if you need anything, don't be afraid to ask.
Yeah, most definitely. Same goes for you guys. I'm excited to listen to the project. And yeah, is there anything else you guys wanted to speak on?
Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate y'all.
Shout out Fishscale Media, you know. We about to audition.
If you want to win, come to Picasso Gvng Records. We taking over 2021 to forever. You know, we about to audition. Hit us up.
Thanks, you guys.
Fishscale.